Hey guys, this is So Willette with Full Cart Custom Creations, coming to you to show you my newest addition. This is the XP-15000 and it is already converted to DTF. I bought it converted already, and it has chipless firmware and a chip resetter and an external waste tank. If you would like more information on where I purchased this, I got it from a Crazy Daisy. I think I'll put it in the comments or in the description once I finish with this video. I can't remember offhand, but Tammy has been wonderful. She, included in her packages is also an hour of her doing a video call with you to help you get it set up and running. I am scheduled to do that with her tomorrow. I probably don't need that because I really, I know how to work the printers, but I don't have my RIP yet. And that's the thing that scares me, is using the RIP software. I think I got Acro RIP. It's either that one or CAD Link RIP or whatever it's called. But this is a close-up of the printer. It came with the original OME cartridges already filled. She has it wrapped so neatly and pretty. I have not opened them yet to look at them to see how they look. But this is the ink. It's pre-filled, and that also comes with the package that you get from her. And great customer service. Like, she answered all of my questions, and I had a lot. Just a quick preview. This is what I use to print Echo Solvent, and the reason I have them staggered like that instead of side by side or even directly under each other is because, and yes, this is a big one, but this was only $20 on Amazon. If you buy the one that says roller for DTF and all of that, they're like $150, and I was not about to spend that much. So I got this off of Amazon. It's for butcher paper. It's a butcher paper roller, and it has a tear thing on it. You can tear the paper, so I can still put stuff in front of this if I need to, but for right now I don't need anything. And it will feed down behind here and then go into there. And this one I'm going to do the same. I left a space right there, and I'm going to use my roller to feed from under there. And I probably will end up having to move in this up here, but I have not got the roller for this one yet because I'm still using the vinyl that I cut down to size. Now the big rolls you see, those rolls are 328 feet. I have not cut those down yet, but the smaller rolls like these right here, these one I cut down to 11 by 17, 13 by 19, 8.5 by 11, and 8 by 10s. So once I use those up, then I'll buy another one of these, and hopefully I can find a shorter one in store and then put it back there to feed into this one so that I can start selling gang sheet transfers. And then I'll give you a quick, now I know my floor needs to be vacuumed. Those are the little styrofoam things that came out the box. I literally just took it out the box, and it does come in original packaging. It will come in the original packaging, and it was shipped like this, but it wasn't damaged. And this is what you see on the floor, the styrofoam pieces, but I'm breaking them down and putting them in a trash bag right now. So but this is the printer that I'm using for Echo Solvent, and that's why I said vinyl. This is DTF, and I'm using film, and I'm not sure if you can see, but that's a film roll. That's 13 by 328 feet. And I'm going to buy them by the roll. But I have several hundred sheets of 13 by 19, several hundred sheets of 11 by 17, and maybe 1,000 transparency film and DTF film of A4. With DTF, you can use the transparency film. I believe you can. I'm not 100% sure. I know with the DTF sublimation hack, I was using the transparency film, not the DTF film. But I did use the DTF powder on it. So I'm assuming if I can do it with sublimation, I should be able to do it with DTF. So I will be testing that out too. And if it does work, that's a game changer, because DTF film costs a lot more than transparency film. So, and this is my sublimation printer. It prints 13 by 19 max size. It is an Epson super tank. See how big the tank is? Like, I have not refilled this tank since I'm gonna say, honestly, it's probably been like October or November. I have not had to fill it, and that's how much I still have left. And mind, granted, I'm not a very heavy printer because I'm still in the learning phase. So I know once I start printing transfers and stuff for people, I will use more ink than I've been using. But this is the Super Tank C8000, and the tray is 2 trays and a rear feeder. Both trays hold 13 by 19 as well. You don't have to use the rear feeder all the time. This is the HTV auto press. I love it. Some people complain about the pressure. I have not ran into that issue yet. I used the cushion under it, so it's been fine for me. This is my convection oven. I'm still not sure where its home is going to be, because what's going to happen in like the next few months is nothing is going to be on this shelf. I plan on getting a 36. This is 43 inches. I plan on getting a 36-inch printer where I can print posters and stuff like that. And I'm still not sure if I want the Roland for Eco Solvent or if I just want to do regular inkjet. So I will either put the convection oven up here next to my X tool, or I may put it away until I need it and then take it out and use it right here for when I'm making cups. But right now I've been using my cup press, my tumbler press, and I love the tumbler press. But I'm doing a party soon, so I think I can do 5 at a time. And this, I probably use the convection oven. But I'm going to end up moving the HTV auto press over here, and then moving those up there, and then keeping the auto press over here since it's so small. So because right now in these baskets it's just ink, so I might just, and I also could put it where I have my ink on. My sublimation ink is in the green and blue baskets. That's sublimation ink and heat resistant tape. On the next shelf next to the craft glue, that's sticker paper. I can put that on top of that stack of paper right there, or move it somewhere where I can put my DTF ink and Eco Solvent ink over here, so that I'll have enough space for my auto press. But the auto press is gonna go right there on this shelf, and then my 36-inch printer is gonna go right here. So next to the Epson Super Tank is my Canon MF 641 CW. I think that's it. And I use this for white toner. That box right there is white toner that I got from China. If you get white toner from local US based companies, you are going to pay at least $300. Last time I checked. I haven't checked in a while because I pay $69.99. So I haven't been keeping up. I just know US based companies, you're not going to pay $69.99 for it. So this is what I use for white toner printing. Okay, and then that's my fan. And then up here is my X tool. And the last time I showed it, it was not on the base. So now I have it on the honeycomb base. It's like a riser so that I'll be able to do stuff that's deep or need more space. And this tells you like A and B. The RA2 is Rotary Attachment Pro. And based on the length, you know, the size of the cup, I will either put it on level A, B, or Y. And that's how it works. You put it in there like that. And you keep this closed so that the laser will not affect your eyes. I can't get it back in. And that's the honeycomb panel right there. And this is how it looks from the inside. And I have the air assist hooked up. So that's the air assist. And that's why I wasn't sure about putting a convection oven right here, because I do have this air assist right here. So I haven't decided where I would keep it at yet. And then this is the smoke purifier for the X tool. So it has a line run from the smoke purifier to the back of the X tool. And then I also have one going from the back that I'll vent out the window when I'm using it. But I'm not sure if that is necessary unless I can't remember what reason I would need to vent out the window, because I do have the smoke purifier. So I think with the smoke purifier, I don't have to vent it out the window. Here is where I keep my HTV vinyl and my Cricut pins. This is also filled with Cricut pins. And that is some HTV vinyl for that I have to use a mask for, and those are like African print items. I'm gonna do some Juneteenth stuff with those. And this is also HTV vinyl, and then that's, I think, screen print confetti. That's my ribbons and heat gun and glue sticks. That is some craft paper. This is mouse blinks. I'm about to use some of these for a party I'm doing. And this is, I think these are permanent vinyl. Now, these two packs are cardstock. These are like the 12 by 12 cardstock. And then this is some more, this is permanent vinyl, some of that needs a mask to be transferred. And then all the rest of these are permanent vinyl. So permanent vinyl all the way down, all of that is permanent vinyl. So this whole container right here is smart vinyl for the Cricut. This basket is filled with permanent vinyl. All of this is permanent vinyl. Permanent vinyl. This printer is what I use to do stickers, mailing labels, anything that I need a regular inkjet printer for. That's what that is for. Over here is my paintbrushes that I use for various reasons. That's a vacuum, a little mini vacuum cleaner thingy. That's measuring cup, and then I have some clips in there that's my laser. And that is gloves. This is a commercial grade stapler. And I got that to do graduation fans, but then I decided to, instead of using cardstock for the graduation fans, to use MDF. That's all of my DTF powders. And I sprinkle it with this cup. This is a cup I messed up when I first started making tumblers. I burnt the bottom. So instead of throwing it away, I have DTF powder in here. And then that's the rest that came in the pack. Because once I open a pack, I want to dump it. That's some foam boards. The biggest one is the Elmer School Glue, because I'm going to be doing snow globe tumblers. And then the rest is epoxy resin. That's some resin. And then this is some basswood and some other types of wood to do laser engraving. And I think that's a sander. This is a silicone mold for epoxy. It says I love you, and it's a candle that comes out of the top. That's some UV resin and some spray adhesives and some glue. Everything on this right here is mica powder. That's also mica powder right there in that box. And I can't remember what's in here. I think keychain stuff. And I think some more UV resin is in there. Okay, that's all that's in this box. Okay, that's some more spray adhesive and sublimation spray. Sublimation glue, that's the blue, that's the Magneta, that's the black, that's the yellow. Tons of heat resistant tape. First I bought all of these, and I must have got a bad batch because it started transferring onto my shirts. So I went crazy and bought a whole bunch of clear and blue. I don't like running out of anything. And these are the gloves that's supposed to be over here. I don't know how. And then this is some alligator silicone tongs to pick up cups after I take them out of the heat press or the convection oven. This is stickers that go on boxes. That's some decorative tape. This is craft glue, like all sorts of different kinds. And this is my first print that I did with my Eco Solvent printer on the vinyl. This is just what I used to show people, like how vibrant the prints would be. I may eventually cut them out to put on a shirt, but I already exited out of design space. So I may end up using my X tool to cut this, because X tool can see to cut around. It has a camera in it. This is sticker paper that I'll probably put in between here so that I could put my DTF inks in here, my DTF and Eco Solvent ink. And what I will do is I will buy some more baskets like these so that I can fit two side by side right here. And I'll move the sticker paper. I probably put it under here. I probably put it, I have a place. Oh, I could put it down there. I'll probably put it down there. Okay, on this side, that's the heat gun accessories. That's some the attachments for this right here. It's for plates, hats, and different size tumblers, and the rest of them are down here. I have a whole bunch of attachments. And then this is so that I can make my MDF boards, so I can put a special coating on it so that I could do sublimation on top of any wood that I cut. So I got some chalk acrylic paint. This stuff I found on Amazon and YouTube, not Amazon, on YouTube and TikTok, on how I can turn wood into a material to make it be able to sublimate on it. This right here is a mug press. It doesn't get super hot. I tried pressing a mug and like it got hot, but I don't think it got to the correct temp. So I did buy a new box that I just haven't put on yet because I haven't used it, because I have another press that I've been using. That's my heat gun. That's some clips, and I did this last night. I put this up last night. This is for the cap toppers for the cap and, you know, your graduation. This is craft tape. I'm going to be making cards and stuff like that soon. This, my price tags, I'm going to customize those. This is my Xyron sticker maker. This is the 5-inch one. They have been sold out. This is the Create a Sticker. They have been out of the 9-inch for a very long time. And this is a 3-inch sticker maker. So I got 2 of the Xyron ones, and then I have the refill rolls for, this is the laminate plus adhesive vinyl, and then that's the 2-sided lamination one. Oops, sorry. I probably just made y'all dizzy. I'll fix that later. Okay, this is acrylic paint. I don't know why I have it. And that's empty. This is some acrylic for my cutting machine. All of these are either PVC or some type of material for my cutting machine. This is some cardstock, some 4x6 size. And then these are some stuff that came with my my X tool. And some I bought, like the dog tags. This is the spines for my spiral notebook binding machine. And then those are comb spines for my comb binding machine. I have metal cards that I'm going to be engraving, and they will go with each item that I sell. And then I also have a service where you could order in multiples of 10 business cards, and they're metal, and I have all of the colors that are available. This is how it actually looks. These are the metal business cards. All could not fit. And this is some banners. I'll probably make this for my cousin's graduation. Yep, I'm gonna take that out. This is inkjet cleaning solution. That's for my sewing machine, my rulers and stuff. I'm going to eventually hang some thread and stuff on this. And here is some more stuff for the laser engraver. This is a slate coaster. I have these little pendants for necklaces. Some bigger ones. And then these are heat transfer tape, and or mask. People call them mask. And then this is just regular transfer tape for printable vinyl. And then this is sewing stuff. That's from when everybody was wearing masks. That's for the ears. And then I have some elastic down there and some zipper pieces of different colors, some thread, a laminator machine. This is a cup turner, and this is another cup turner. I use these to wipe down cups. This is my weeding tools for when I'm weeding vinyl. These are little, I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. That's, I bought those for making notebooks and stuff. Okay, that's it. And then over here, y'all gotta excuse my room. You know, a craft room is not, if it's clean, that means you ain't working. That's my embroidery machine, and it does 5x7. This is my sewing machine. I spilt some Ecosoft ink on it. This is my silica gel packets. That's what I put in orders when they order transfers from me, or shirts, to keep the moisture out of the bags. That's sewing clips. That's my scale for the post office. And this is my little camera setup. This is an AI camera. It tracks you around the room. It zooms when it needs to. This is another AI camera. That's my mic. That's for my phone. This is my laptop stand, and it has a phone thing on it. Sometimes I use that. This is the camera, so when I'm sewing or working on anything on the table, the camera is looking down so that you can see. And the same thing over here, that camera looks down over the Cricut. And in that box is a Cricut stand so that I can stack my two Cricuts on top of each other, because my other Cricut is out in my homeschool area. That's my Fire Stick and TV wall mount in that box. I'm hanging my TV on this wall right here. And then those cups are going to be engraved soon. And then that's my Vevor or Weber heat press. It's 15x15. I really want the 16x20, but until I figure space out, I'm thinking I could put it right here, but I'm not sure yet. So for right now, this is gonna have to do, because I don't want to put it on my dining room table. And then those are my shopping bags. When people buy stuff from me, it comes in a bag. Not only does it come in the poly bags, you know, individual bags, it will also come in a shopping bag. And that's 1,000 bags that I paid $43 from US Poly. Let me see the name of it. US Poly Pack. US Poly Pack. I have not found any place cheaper than that. That's 1,000 bag, ranging from 19x20 inch to 6x9. They said, like, for the 9x12, for instance, I think it was $3.99 for 100. So like, it's pretty cheap. And shipping was like $7, I think. But at $300, it's free shipping. And they sell more than bags. That's all I needed at the moment. I didn't even browse the website. But those are pegboard clips and stuff. And then that's my Easy Press, my Cricut Easy Press back there under the pegboard. But all of those are bags. And then that's my laptop bag, some pads for my heat press, some wood that I'm going to be using in my engraver. And that's my Cricut Maker 3. And in here, I call it my junk drawer, but it's really not. I got butcher paper, silicone paper, stuff for my cameras, thank you cards, lint rollers, the circle cutters for index cards and stuff, because I make homeschool stuff too. My receipts for tax purposes, all of that is in there. And then that's my Canon T07 camera inside there. And then hanging on there is like a cheat sheet on what settings to use for different elements. And then the closet, we'll have to go through the closet another day. The closet is packed. We'll go through it one day. Alrighty. Oh, and this is my little cheat sheet from when I'm measuring stuff. Because like I know what 3/4 of an inch is. I know what 1/4 of an inch. I know a 1/2 inch. But those little lines in between, I don't be knowing how to convert it to a decimal. So I got my little cheat sheet right there. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Talk to y'all later.